Come with me, Jake Turner, as I travel the back roads talking with your neighbors and crop experts about best practices in weed control in soybeans. All you need is a minute, an Authority Minute. In this episode of Authority Minute, I'm heading to Franklin, Indiana to walk a field with Mark Beetler, Helena Chemical branch manager, to check for potential weed pressure. So Mark, would you tell us a little about the field we're looking at today?
Yeah, this is a field of seed beans. Grower raises seed beans, and so it's real important that we keep it clean. But we went into this field last fall after the combine rolled. We went through, a customer tilled it with a minimum tillage tool. Then we come back a couple weeks later and we hit it with Authority XL and Outlaw.
And what rate did you use?
We used 3.2 ounces of Authority XL at that time.
Great.
And then we come back in again this spring. He planted around May 20th. We went back in behind the planter then with another 3.2 ounces of Authority XL.
Great. Mind taking a look at it?
Oh, no, let's go ahead.
So Mark, this time of year, what are you looking for when you're walking the field?
Well, ultimately, we're looking for a clean field. And as you can see, we got a very clean field here, and that way we can concentrate more on our plant health, our insects, and that sort of thing.
And when you're doing this, it gives you a lot more flexibility, doesn't it? Because you've got this clean field.
Yeah, the biggest thing that we've noticed and what we tried to do is find a residual that will help us get to the fungicide application rather than putting the fungicide application when we need to spray for weeds. So that timing on that fungicide is really critical, and we're not timing it with weed control. We don't have to worry about the weed control.
You kind of touched on this being a little bit different year from last fall because of your issues. What made you decide to recommend Authority?
Well, we knew we had to have some really good control. And with the Authority, it seems like we're able to get a little bit of an edge on the mare's tail. We know that we have a little better control maybe out than what else is out there on the giant rags, and those are the two tough ones for this particular grower.
And based on your results with this weed management program, how do you feel about it?
I'd say it speaks for itself.
And even though everything's planted, this is still a busy time of year for you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in a field like this, we can drive by and we can see how clean it is, and we can go concentrate on areas that really need our expertise, walking the fields, seeing what kind of plant health issues are out there in fields that really need our help.
And even once this field comes to canopy, you're still going to need to do a post. How come?
Yeah, we'll still want to do a post in here. We might have a few weed escapes, but it's going to be ultimately for that plant health and that fungicide application.
Since this is the first year you've done that application in the fall and taken this sort of a weed management program approach, how happy are you with the results?
Well, as you can see, this field, we're very pleased.
Well, Mark, thanks so much for walking the field with us. We really appreciate your time and your knowledge.
Thank you, Jake.
As Mark showed us, walking the fields is critical to monitoring crop performance and checking for potential weed pressure. Using a pre gives you the flexibility to focus on other important issues instead of weeds. This is Jake Turner reminding you to be safe out there. See you down the road when you have a minute, an Authority Minute.